What's up, YouTube? I got a highlight video for you today from our Ghostbusters Tabletop RPG Session 0. Our DM, Ian Crook, set up the circumstances behind our campaign here in Washington, D.C., and I hope you enjoy. We did some crazy stuff during the session, and this is just one thing that happened. If you're interested, I will be uploading the video on demand a little bit later today. And yeah, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.
And the lights, like half the lights in the warehouse turn on, the other ones don't.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of it. Just half the lights turn on, half of them don't.
And then same time I'm walking in the conference room.
Now I notice, because I'm in there, because I rolled so high on electronics when I entered the building, right?
Yeah.
I noticed, because that was the second roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I noticed that, like,
the plumbing was brains, electronics is 24. Yeah.
Yeah. So I noticed that, like, the reason that the electric isn't working is because it's just in the middle of construction.
It's just not done. Yep.
Right. It's not that there's any power
needs...
issue. It's just I noticed that, like, things aren't connected and whatever.
Correct.
Are there any shelves or like any kind of furniture in the warehouse along the walls or in the middle? Is it just empty space?
It's just completely open, empty space. On the far end, the roll-up door is installed, but the door to the right of it, the entryway there, is just boarded up.
I'm gonna go over to the. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go up to the roll-up door and start messing with the buttons and seeing if I can get it to open and close.
Buttons. Come on, it's roll-up door.
All right, all right.
What a roll-up door is.
There's no buttons.
So I'm texting Colin and I'm saying, like,
the motorized ones.
This is looking pretty good at the moment. No real power issue, not like the Fairfax location.
So I turned to the Ghostbusters rep. I read the text and I turn to the Ghostbusters rep. So what else can you tell me about this location? What else? Not just basic generic information. I know that you have better connections than that. What can you tell me about this location?
So about this location, we have a group of folks out in International that just focus on the real estate side of Ghostbusters International, and they try to do their due diligence working with owners and real estate folks to allow us to be able to walk this stuff, because the critical nature of a lot of the equipment that we put in here. So real estate agents aren't generally going to know what the hell's going on, so they just allow us to walk this kind of stuff. Really, it just we were given these 4 locations to that they met the requirements that the franchise has. I'm from New York. I don't necessarily know this area too well.
Well, so it's.
I mean, at the end of this, though, we're going to be talking with we're going to have some conference calls.
What kind of conversations? What kind of the equipment that's needed based off? So not counting the kind of stuff we have here. What equipment are we talking about?
Sure. So the 2 big things are, obviously it just needs to have electrical, like a really solid electrical in, because the ecto containment unit has to be running 24/7 to be able to contain the ghosts that are captured and put in there from your ghost traps, as well as all of the material, all of the tools that you have. They are portable, so they need an area to charge, and they also need sometimes special apparatus to charge, much like the proton packs. You can't just necessarily plug into a wall and work out. They're
okay.
So the
portable colliders.
Oh,
yeah, no worries.
I was just wondering if the roll-up door opened up so I can check out in the back. It
works flawlessly.
Okay.
Up until the point where the lock engages, and it can only go up like a foot.
Oh. Well, I'm confused. I'm confused at why it's locked over.
Yeah, I see John hit it, and I'm pissed. Like I know I have anger issues, right?
Opening it, just Chunk.
Like, the F is
Chunk.
going on?
Chunk.
So I just walk over to it and I just wanna kick it. I just wanna be like, maybe it's just stuck. I just wanna hit
Well,
it.
you can. I mean, you don't have to roll for this, but there is a lock that's obviously catching it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
so
like-
pissed.
Okay,
At this point, I'm just pissed.
Okay, what do you specifically want to kick?
I just want to kick as hard as I can
The door.
because it's
Okay,
stuck.
So, and you had said all the office area, every room, that there was really no equipment in here, right?
Yeah, no, it's just complete.
Like, and then,
Again,
but like office equipment, anything like that? No tables, no chairs, no nothing. Okay.
No, the only type of tables you see are like makeshift ones that contractors do to put
Sure.
tools and stuff.
Okay, cool.
So I kicked it and I rolled an 11.
You
So
can't-
I just kicked it. And John's like, good job.
It makes
So I
a
asked-
really
Well, so I
And
see
I
that.
loud noise.
I asked I asked Ian to take, if we can take a minute, or Ian's character, the Ghostbusters rep, if we can just have a minute. I need to go talk to the others. And
Sure,
I
go for it.
text.
He hears the loud bang from my kick.
I hear it from the two idiots that I work with, and I'm gonna go. I yelled out for Jeff, who's in the conference room and open office, to come meet us in the warehouse over by the door where the ding dongs are trying to open a locked door.
Me and Colin come in watching.
Watching ding dongs try to open a locked door. I have a headache. I'm stressed. I'm it's been a long couple days.
So
I'm gonna make this so much better, and I see that there's a lock now. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my firearm. And I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot the firearm because I saw it on TV.
Someone's getting shot. Someone's getting shot. Character. Someone's getting hit with a bullet, and Jeff knows it.
Before he shoots it,
It's already happening. I rolled it. Oh God!
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Oh my
Someone's
God.
getting hit
Oh,
with
but
a
it's
bullet. Someone's getting hit with a bullet.
succeeded.
It succeeded.
Colin!
You got a ghost eye, dude.
I have to think about this one for a second.
Son of a bitch! I'm right next to you, you ding dong.
Well, I see it and I
first
see.
stage is-
Yeah.
All of.
Wait.
You know, the first. What are you brainsing?
I hit the wrong button. Oh, damn it, Colin. I fell and just slipped past you. Didn't save you in time.
Well, I gotta have the narrative for you. Don't know if it's gonna hit.
Yeah, let
gotta
Ian do
open that up
the
like
narrative because he has to tell us what happened after
Right.
a gun has been fired in a small enclosed
Yeah.
space at a bullet.
About a metal door.
All right, so obviously, you know, so you pull out your firearm, you aim it toward at the lock. Graham has just kicked it. There's a lot of loud noise going on, and then you fire at the lock.
Bang.
The lock shatters. It just it shatters.
I did it.
Except
Everyone in the room. So that would be John, Graham, and Colin, correct? You all three are in the warehouse?
Yeah.
The only one not in the warehouse?
yeah.
Okay. Because there's no, I mean, it's just an open warehouse, and you guys were pretty close to the door. The echo gives a temporary -1 to move because of the ringing in your ears.
Great.
Tinnitus. We all got
Great.
tinnitus.
I put my hands over my ears and I scream out, "John, what the fuck?"
I saw it on TV and
Put
it
it away.
apparently works.
So the door now open and I lift it up, right? Like it's
Okay.
unimpeded. And do I see anything behind the building?
You see small parking and a way to the front.
That's all I wanted to know.
He
Thanks.
sees me. He turns around and he sees me yelling at John.
But I can't hear him.
And no one can hear.
Yeah.
No one can hear. My hands over my ears, and we're all screaming and saying, "What?" That's what I think. is
And I'm
going
finally just entering the warehouse going, what the fuck's going on, guys? Why is everybody screaming?
All right. So
So I pull out my phone and I do a group text because nobody can hear.
Well, it's just rain. You can still hear. It's just muffled. It's just mop, mop,
Just
mop.
wait. All right,
mop.
so you're texting.
Mop.
You're doing a group text. You're doing a group text.
So outside of the new bullet hole in the door and the lock now being broken permanently, that will now have to be repaired. What do you guys think?
I like it. It seems like a fixer-upper, but we can make it ours. I like it.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Graham, so you said the electronics. So I was talking
What's wrong with
the rep and he's explaining about the need for the containment unit needing to have a direct source to outside power.
Yeah,
and
power looks great. It's just, again, it's gonna need a lot of work. I mean, if you're willing to put in time to help me get this working, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
And while this text is going on, I'm just talking to McGrath, asking, why the hell's everybody texting? Why is everybody not answering me?
I look over at Jeff and I go,
What?
Okay. All right. So then I walk back to the front area to the Ghostbusters rep, and I very loudly. I have to be quiet because out of character. I have to be quiet because I'll wake up my kid, and that's not worth anything to anybody. It's not worth what'll happen to me.
I get it.
So I walk up to the Ghostbusters rep. The others are still in the warehouse. I walk over to him and I go really loudly scream. So we really, really like the place. We see a lot of potential in it.
Let's do it.
We're interested, and I think this is the one we want to pull the trigger on. But I would like to discuss the monthly cost just due to the sheer amount of work we're going to have to do to set it up. I want to know what we can do to maybe make this a little bit worth our time, because it is in a higher volume traffic area. So that's gonna be a bit of a pain for us. And we've got and the monthly expenses are not exactly the cheapest. So we're looking at with the yes, the monthly cost is low from the ones you showed us, but there is a lot of work involved, and I'm looking to keep my overhead.
Absolutely, and that's honestly, even with the other location, like, we're going to have discussions with these owners to ensure that they're meeting the requirements, and if they don't meet your requirements, obviously they're off the table. So we're gonna have these meetings. I have these meetings scheduled. I have these meetings scheduled for later. If you want to take a look at the other property.
Oh.
Do you guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, John.